What if your suitcase was designed to destroy the class system? What if that rolling bag is actually a tool of democracy? While you think suitcases are just for convenience, they were literally invented to overthrow aristocracy. Before the 1800s, only wealthy people could travel because they needed armies of servants to carry massive wooden trunks. When Phileas Fogg said no trunks, only a carpet bag in Around the World in 80 Days, he was making a political statement about class equality. The shift from trunks to suitcases in the late 1800s coincided with the birth of mass tourism. So what does this mean for you? Your modern rolling suitcase is a direct descendant of a democratic revolution disguised as luggage. Every time you roll your bag through an airport, you're participating in a 200-year-old movement that said regular people deserve to see the world. Is your suitcase a symbol of freedom or just storage?
What if the word vacation proves you're a slave? What if your time off is actually a confession of servitude? While you think vacation means freedom, the word literally means to be empty in Latin. It comes from vacare, to be empty, free, or at leisure. But here's the dark twist. It originally meant exemption from service or freedom from duty, implying that your normal state is being owned by someone else. When Chaucer used it in the 14th century, he meant spare time from worldly occupation. Even 700 years ago, people understood that life was about being occupied by others unless you specifically escaped. So what's the real meaning of your vacation? When you take time off, you're literally acknowledging that your default existence is servitude. The word itself is a linguistic confession that you're normally not free. Is your vacation liberation or just temporary parole from your corporate prison? What if we went to the moon before putting wheels on suitcases? What if masculine pride held back one of humanity's most obvious inventions? While you think wheeled luggage is ancient, it wasn't invented until 1970 by Bernard Sadow. This means Neil Armstrong carried his luggage by hand on his way to the moon. For decades, men refused to use wheeled luggage because rolling your bag looked feminine or weak. This masculine pride literally blinded entire societies to a simple solution for decades. The delay reveals how gender stereotypes can override basic logic. So what does this tell us about innovation? We achieved one of humanity's greatest technological feats while being too proud to put wheels on a box. The wheeled suitcase paradox shows that sometimes the biggest barriers to progress aren't technical, they're psychological. How many other obvious solutions are we missing because of social biases?
What if travel guidebooks are mind control devices? What if that Lonely Planet book is actually a tool of cultural manipulation? While you think guidebooks offer helpful advice, they were designed as instruments of cultural imperialism. The first guidebooks in the 1800s taught wealthy Europeans how to judge and rank foreign cultures. Karl Baedeker's guides became so influential that Nazis used his 1937 Britain Guide to target historic buildings for bombing during World War II, the Baedeker raids. Guidebooks don't just describe destinations, they create them by deciding what's worth seeing. So what's really happening when you follow a guidebook? Lonely Planet's Banana Pancake Trail literally reshaped Southeast Asia's economy and culture. Publishers decide what millions of tourists will see, creating profitable tourism patterns. When you follow a guidebook, you're not discovering, you're being herded along predetermined paths designed to extract maximum revenue. Are you exploring or being programmed?
What if airplane windows are round because square ones were murder weapons? What if that curved glass saved your life? While you think round windows are just design, they exist because square windows were literally killing people. In the 1950s, the world's first commercial jet, the de Havilland Comet, kept mysteriously exploding mid-flight, killing everyone aboard. The culprit? Square windows. The corners created stress concentration points that caused metal fatigue and catastrophic failure. After multiple deadly crashes, engineers realized that round windows distribute pressure evenly, with no weak points. So, what does this mean for your safety? Every time you look out an airplane window, you're looking through a design that exists because its predecessor was a death trap. The shape literally prevents the plane from tearing apart at 35,000 feet. Is that round window a design choice or a life-saving engineering miracle?